Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Unplanned. So it's about Planned Parenthood, women who work there, who is pro-woman's life, or pro-women's choice, I guess, not pro-life, pro-choice, I would assume. And she was always in favor of allowing women to choose whatever they want, and worked at Planned Parenthood, which. And then at some point during her career, she's seen something that kind of changes her ways, and I think she at some point becomes pro-life. I think that's what it is. I kind of like looking at the synopsis, that's what it is. IMDb at a 6.0. It's an hour and 46 minutes long. So I'll get into it a little bit more and tell you a little bit more really what it's about. It's a kind of touchy topic, I guess. It depends on where you land. And I'm not here to judge. I'm here to tell you what this movie's about and whether I like it or not and whether I think you'll enjoy it. So that's what we're here to do. So let me get into it a little bit more and check in and tell you more about the story and then tell you what I think. So stick around. I'll be back. Gotta play it. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Unplanned. No check-ins tonight. Almost didn't even watch the movie. So, as I said, this is all about Planned Parenthood, abortions, pro-life versus pro-choice. The story follows this young woman named Abby who volunteers at Planned Parenthood and eventually becomes the director of the facility. Truly about pro-choice. And everything that she goes through. But it starts off at, like I said from the synopsis, there's something that she sees that kind of changes her thought process throughout all of this. And that happens right in the beginning. And it's like, I think it's a faith-based movie. There's a lot of holy songs in it. So songs about God and stuff like that. And there's a lot of prayer involved, as you can imagine. People who are pro-life are, usually faith-based. And we'll get into more on that. But I think it was kind of like that. So I kind of expected that piece of it. What I didn't expect was this was obviously written, produced, directed by pro-life people. Because, as I said, in her story, she sees something while in Planned Parenthood that changes her view on things. And not only did she see it, but we see it. I mean, it is very graphic in the early part of this film. So a lot of things that, if you're not prepared to see, do not watch this film, because it is disturbing, it is upsetting for this type of movie, as you can imagine. I mean, you don't have me to go into greater detail, but it hits you right in the face. And again, it's by pro-lifers, so you can, get the gist here. So, and it's not, there's a couple of different scenes that really hit home for people, and it makes it very difficult to watch. And I almost got to the point where I was like, maybe I should turn this off. I shouldn't watch it. I don't feel right, and I don't even feel right about doing a review about it. But then I felt I'm doing people who actually do watch my channel an injustice, because maybe you are interested in seeing this and you're going to go into it the way I was and not be prepared. And I think I at least want to help you prepare if you do decide to watch this. Now you know. Graphic, shocking, and disturbing for me. Okay, that happens. And then they go back in time and they show this woman's progression on how she becomes a director, and some of the things that happen throughout her life, as you can imagine. And it's based on a true story. It's really about getting over that first, I want to say 30 minutes. I don't know. It was like, that close to turning it off and saying, you know what, I'm not going to do it, but I did it. So if you can make it through that part, you can watch the rest of the movie, because the rest of the movie isn't as bad. I mean, it's still on a very difficult topic of abortion, and religion, I think, is in it. But it shows the struggles that she went through, and the choices that she had made, and the beliefs that she has, and what she stands up for. She's standing up for woman's right to choose, kind of thing. And, and it shows the whole organization, Planned Parenthood, and all of that, and it shows the other side of it. I forget. There are people who sit on the fence, essentially, the literal fence, not sit on it, but stand at the fence, and protest Planned Parenthood, and they try and talk to everybody who's going into there and persuade them not to do what they're going to do. So there's that whole side, how she begins talking to them, and the communication that goes on there. But it is written, or it's filmed. If you've seen faith-based movies, it's filmed like that. It's got that quality to it. As far as imagery, as far as cinematography, it's all like that. The actors, again, nobody that I knew, so you get a lot of no-named actors in it. Not that that's a bad thing. But the acting is similar to those types of movies, so you know what I'm talking about. But that's really good. I don't know how to. I would almost. I mean, this is. I'm not saying this to joke, but this is good for young teenagers who are thinking about having sex. I think this movie would, maybe deter a lot of that when you see this. So there you go. I can't recommend this because it's hard to watch. I mean, I think. And it depends, with going, I don't want to get it political or into beliefs or into religion, because that's not what this channel's about, but, it's interesting to see her story. So it's based on a true story, this Abby, who was a director of Planned Parenthood, and everything that she went through. And, the two things that I always like at the end of a true story is pictures of the real people, and then commentary about what happens afterwards. We get the commentary here. I don't get pictures of the real people. So, just as far as my movies about true life events, that's what's part of the qualities some of them that I like. So, there you have it. I think I've given you enough information to make it dangerous. Tough one to watch, like I said, but interesting nonetheless. So, I hope I helped. If I did, please drop me comments. Let me know what you thought if you made it through the movie. Be interesting to hear. And that's it. I'm not going to go on any further. Thank you for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.